Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Don't You Forget About Me as recorded by Simple Minds on guitar. Now this is a great song to work on your chords and strumming and just develop some essential rock guitar techniques like palm muting and eighth note strumming. I'm going to break the whole song down for you top to bottom, show you the chords and the rhythm patterns that you need to know. But before we jump in, if you're new here, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the entire fretboard. And it's just a super handy one-page PDF that you can use as a chords and scales cheat sheet, and I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. And all of the chords that are in today's lesson are actually on this cheat sheet, so it's going to tie in right with this song as well. So grab your copy completely for free. Just use the first link down below or go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide. All right, well, with that said, let's break down this tune. Let's break down how to play Don't You Forget About Me as recorded by the Simple Minds on guitar. Now, we're going to start off with the intro, and there's 4 sections total here. Here's what the intro sounds like. A 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this is a 4-bar chord progression, and it's going to go 2 times. We're going to start out in the first bar, we're going to go D to E minor. Now for the D chord, I'm playing from the 4th string down, just open, 2, 3, 2. Then E minor is all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, open, open, open. So it's D, E minor, then the lyrics or the vocalist goes, hey, 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 hey. And those are just quarter notes. We're going to let that ring in the second measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do it again. D, E minor. Then in the last bar, we go C to D. And that's just from the 5th string down. 3, 2, open, 1. You can play the open high E if you want, or just play the middle strings. Then to D again. Now when we play these chords, the first one is on what we call the downbeat, beat 1, and then the next chord is anticipated. It has some syncopation. It's going to be played on the and of 2, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hey, 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 hey. Then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go into the verse here, and the cool thing that changes here is before we were using an E minor chord for this intro, but now we're going to go into the verse, which is more the main progression to the song. We're going to change that E minor to an E major and play this. So the progression here, which again is sort of the main progression, we're going to go E, D, A, D. Now for E, what I did was I took that E minor and I added down my index finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. That makes it E major. Now D, I'll keep the same. For A, I'm going to play sort of this rock style A, where I just use one finger. Play the open 5th string, then 2, 2, 2. And then we'll go back to D. Now each chord here is going to last 4 counts. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now rhythmically, I'm adding an 8th note strum, so 8 strums on each one of these chords, or 8 strums per bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... I'm doing that by playing all downs. And I'm also using palm muting here with my palm. So I'm resting on the strings, just getting a little bit of a muted sound. And this brings the dynamic down for the verse. It's gonna sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's gonna go 4 times. Here's the 3rd time. And the last time. Then we go to the chorus, and that's where the lyrics go, "Don't you forget about me." So that's the verse. Now, I said that that was sort of the main progression. What happens when we go to the chorus is we've got a new melody, but we're gonna play the same chords. But this time, instead of palm muting them, we're gonna just strum 8th notes, open. So that's gonna go 2 times for the chorus. From there, we go on to the bridge, which is another 8-bar progression here. It's gonna be played 2 times. We're gonna start out on a C chord. And the lyric cue for reference here is, "Will you stand above me?" Here's what it sounds like. All right, so we brought in 1 new chord here. We start on the C, which we used in the intro. We're gonna play 2 bars of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2. Then we go to G, and you can play any G that works for you. Here I'm just going with a standard 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. We're gonna play 2 bars of this G, then 2 bars of D, and then finish with 2 bars of A. I'm gonna keep the same strumming going, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 8th notes, all downs. Then out of this, we go back to the intro like this. Hey, 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 hey. One, 2, 3, 4. Then the tune just stays on the main progression all the way out, the E, D, A, D. So once you have down those sections, the intro, the verse, the chorus, and the bridge, you're set. You know all the parts of the tune. Then it's just a matter of piecing it together in what we call the form, so like the order in which it goes. So it starts with the intro, and then you go into the verse. And then remember that that main progression is just so much of the tune. So it's the same for the verse as it is the chorus as far as the chord changes. You just change your techniques a little bit. So we're using palm muting. We'll play a little bit more chill in the verse, and then when the chorus comes, you can open it up and really have it hit. And to help you put this together even more, be sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. As I mentioned, the chords to this song are on that page, and it's also going to show you how the chords connect with those scales, so that's going to help fill in your knowledge on the fretboard. So grab your copy completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. And before you go, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment down below and let me know what's your #1 struggle with guitar right now. Just comment it down below so I can make some future videos here on the channel helping you out. As always, thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.